And you said afterwards you've got to now really scratch your head after Sunday to work out your selection and where you go from here. Have you got your plan B sorted on selection now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'd sort of planned the European and into Exeter after that, the way we'd like it to go. And as anything, in this game, you make plans and you're very aware they could change. I wasn't quite expecting the extent with bad luck with injuries we've just had in that short window. So that's changed a few bits, but it's not necessarily worrying from a selection point of view, because we've got some good lads, we've got some hungry young lads who get an opportunity, and they're keen as mustard to play. So I'm actually really excited about this weekend, because there'll be a few lads on the team sheet who get an opportunity to go away in a big European fixture and show what they're about.
And how does the change of competition help you? I mean, does that sort of just help you go again? Does that help sort of people recover from that feeling at the weekend of being gutted?
Yeah, I think it's a shift in focus. Europe's always exciting because you get on a plane and you go somewhere different and you play a team that I don't think I've ever played against Lyon or coached against Lyon. So it's always exciting to go up against a different opposition. I think it's a shame there's no crowds and that, because obviously particularly for a couple of young guys who will get an opportunity, it's great for them to experience a crowd, especially a French crowd where they're loud and ferocious, and it's that side of it's a bit of a shame, but they still get the experience of going somewhere new, taking on players who they won't have come across before.
And in terms of doing your homework on Lyon, lots of sides struggling for consistency at the moment. How difficult does that make doing your research on anyone?
Yeah, I mean, your research in the Premiership is it's relatively not easy, but teams are consistent in the Prem with what they do, and the players, and if you've been around long enough, you've got a general feel of how teams are going to play, and obviously we're all trying to break each other down every week, but and that's the challenge probably in the Prem more than anything, because you can see themes and bits and pieces because you're watching so much Prem rugby, and you've just got to work out how you break it down. In the French league, we've obviously watched Lyon's last few games and doing our best, but they're a big physical team. They've got some big names in there. They've got Bastereau at 8, a few different bits and pieces that we've got to be ready for, and it's slightly harder to predict or analyse exactly what's going to come, because like us, they may well change their selection, or they may well come with a different plan for us, and it's a little bit of be as well prepared as you can and look forward to the challenge, and then just see what happens.
And a change of format this season in Europe, how much does that just make wins even more valuable if you can get them on the board early doors in the pool?
Yeah, I mean, it's crucial, isn't it? Like you say, the change of format, it means you've got to win basically, or it can be over pretty quickly, and that's always the objective when you're playing anyway. But it is what it is. We know we've got a handful of games, and like I say, we're excited for this weekend, because it is an opportunity in a different tournament, and an opportunity for different players to hopefully go and get the win. But minimum, put their hands up and say, I'm here as well.